Hey you guys, welcome to day 14. You'll probably hear Ron cracking up in the background. I'm in our spare room and the door is closed, but he's watching a show called Living Single, like he never saw it before, and he's cracking up. So you might hear him from time to time. So today I'm back on my focus and back on track, and so I did my oil pulling. I did my meditation. I did the sauna this morning and it felt amazing to be back doing the sauna again. I did my Bible app. I did bouncing with burns. I did my castor oil packs last night, and I'm gonna do it again tonight. Detox symptoms. I still feel under the weather, although I did have cooked food 2 days ago. It was one meal. It wasn't like an all day fall off the wagon type of situation. It was a one meal, so I just had my legs hanging off the wagon and then put them back up. So I'm back to my juicing. I did have a tomato today. Just sliced it, let it sit out on the counter to get room temperature, and ate it, and it was amazing. And then I had a salad for dinner, and the salad had just a Persian cucumber and mixed greens, apple cider vinegar, pepper. Is something else in there? I feel like something else was in there. Oh, garlic. And I just tossed that together and had that for dinner. But all day I juiced, and I'm finishing my last juice right now. This is grape lime juice, my last one of the day. And since I have decided to have the raw meal at some point in the day, I don't feel as that urgency to do 4 liters of juice. So today I did 3 liters, which has been mainly my thing the whole time. It's always hard for me to get in that 4th liter, just because the time of day that I start fasting, start drinking, I should say, because I dry fast from 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. So it's hard to get all of that juice in my 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. window, especially since I usually don't have my first juice until 10 a.m. because I have my morning meetings. My day starts at work at 7. I have my morning meetings, then I do bouncing with burns, and then I have to scooch over to another meeting at 9:30. So by the time I'm done all of that is when I have my first juice, because I can't drink juice and then bounce with burns. I'm like a baby. I can't get shaken up with a full stomach. So I wait until after that. So it's hard to get in a full gallon of juice anyway for me. And this seems to be working for me. And I did realize that, so detox symptoms. I feel under the weather. I have been feeling like this for a while, since that one snotty day that I had, probably like day 6 or something, where I was like producing a lot and releasing a lot. And it slowed down at some point, but now it's back full force. And I do attribute some of that to the cooked food. And I don't even think I ever said what I ate. I had rice, vegetable rice from a Cuban restaurant, and plantains from the Cuban restaurant. So very starchy, sugary meal. And I think I'm paying for it with more mucus accumulation, because the next day I was clearing my throat a lot, and I went right back on to my juice, and I went right back onto grape and lime juice, which is, I understand, to be really astringent. So I was like really pulling stuff out, like coughing up stuff, a lot of blowing my nose again, even eye boogies when I woke up in the morning. So I'm like, when you start to treat your body differently and stop, and although it was only a short period of time, it was like, what, 12 days? It was only a short period of time of not having cooked food and not putting that type of stuff in my body. And that quickly, the next morning, my body told me, this isn't for you. And And I did say in one of my videos that I'm not fighting myself, but apparently I am, because I know what's good for me. I know what the right things are, but that cooked food is just so good. So I just know I know what I need to do, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna have slip-ups along the way. There's gonna be times where I'm socializing with people where I will allow for cooked food, but it will never be meat. I can tell you that. I can say for certain that I will never eat meat again. And you know, it's hard to say, oh, you shouldn't say never, because when you do that, surely that's the thing you're gonna do. But it's not something I miss. It was more of a seasoning anyway. Like if I had chicken, it was more of chicken broth or like little bits of chicken to season whatever I was eating. So I was never a big meat eater to begin with, so it's not hard to let that go. Especially when I remind myself how gross it is. So yeah, but anyway, so I've been feeling under the weather. I still feel under the weather, like I have a low grade cold or something, like just tired, a little scratchiness here. Every once in a while, that sensation that I want to cough, like right now. And the stuffy nose. My hair is shedding a bit, which scares me a little, because I like my hair, so so I want to keep it, all of it. So yeah, there's some shedding more than normal. I do shed in the winter anyway, but it's shedding more than normal. So yeah, hopefully once it's all done, it'll grow back thicker and stronger and better than before. And I also have pimples. You can't probably see them, but all on my forehead. And when I was a teenager, I had a pimple issue. And I won't even say a pimple issue. I had pimples like everybody else. It wasn't like an obscene amount of pimples. But this is different for me. I typically have clear skin besides my freckles. And yeah, so I have the hair shedding, the pimples, and feeling under the weather a little bit, but it doesn't really affect my mood very much. I went on 3 walks today, so I got in 3 1-mile walks today. It was a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. It was 46 degrees, so I went for a walk in the morning, excuse me, a walk in the afternoon, and then I went for a walk with a friend in the park later on in the evening. So that was really nice to get out that many times in one day. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I have decided that I am going to take a bit of a social media break. It's like really consuming me right now, and I'm way busier than I need to be. I'm always looking. I'm always seeing what people are posting on the Juicy Detox page to see what's going on. I'm always looking at the Solid Food Vacation Facebook page, and it's consuming. And I've even stopped reading. I typically read 2 books a week. I haven't even gotten through a book since I started this. And so that tells me I'm way too busy. And I noticed that, well, not noticed, I've always been like a fidgety person. I'm always like, what are we doing? What's going on? And I'm like, I just need to relax. I need to just be in my feelings, experience what's happening to me, and just be in it. Because I think that if I had been less busy this whole time, I may not have eaten the cooked food the other day. It's just like, you know, I needed that comfort food. I have a lot going on. My mom is sick. My dad is sick. 2 different things. And, you know, my niece is in transition to being a mom, and there's a lot going on, and I'm worrying about all of them and everybody except myself. And I need to worry about myself. And it's not selfish to do that. I don't feel guilty about it. It's just that I just don't do it. So I need to do that because I need to build up my foundation so that when I am presented with situations that I know are not ideal for me, that I am able to say, I'm good. That rice smells amazing, but I don't need it. I got my juice. So I need to take some time to do that, and I'm gonna go with, just I'll do my bouncing in the morning with everybody, but then shut down my social media for the day. I need to really just take a break and, excuse me, take a break and just do what I'm supposed to be doing because it's all about me, right? So I have to do what I have to do. This juice is so good. It's like candy. I probably shouldn't even be drinking it now because the grape lime juice gives me so much energy, which is why I did 3 walks today. I drank a juice, went for a walk. Drank another juice, went for a walk. Drank another juice, went for a walk. And I'm like, yeah, all this energy. So it's late in the day and I probably shouldn't be drinking this, but it's so good. So good. So that's my day in a nutshell. Day 14. I almost feel like I shouldn't count down the days anymore. That's where I am, because at the end of this, at day 21, I don't just stop and go back to eating the way I was. I'm not doing that. So I feel like today I'm gonna stop counting down the days, because it's forever. It's not just until January 21st, right? It's forever. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm still gonna give my updates until the 21st, but I think after that it'll be less frequent, so that I can just really buckle down and work on myself and really do what I need to do. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.